there, everyone, and welcome inside the Bahakel Sports studio. I am Bahakel Sports Director Jeff Taylor, and this is the Blitz. Over the next few minutes, we'll bring you the best highlights and scores from around the Queen City and surrounding areas. So let's get right to it, and we start with Rocky River playing host to Charlotte Catholic. The Ravens coming into this one looking to pull off the upset. However, that is easier said than done when going up against one of the best teams in the area in Charlotte Catholic. Catholic's first possession, Charlie Smith is going to find Hugh O'Brien, who is going to tiptoe down the sideline and just get in the end zone to make it 7-0 in favor of Catholic. Next possession for Catholic, and this time Charlie Smith finds his favorite receiver, tight end Jack Larson. Nice catch, who's headed to Notre Dame. Larson with the nice grab, setting up Catholic inside the red zone. Next play, Mason Graham fakes me out. He takes it up the middle and scores, and Charlotte Catholic runs away with this one. The Cougars win this one 41-7. Next stop on the night, another David versus Goliath as East Meck played host to Butler, and this one was all Bulldogs. Keyshawn Barino with the score right here before the half for Butler, who was already up 37-0. Then we'll go first possession in the second half for the Butler Bulldogs. Zachary Lawrence, he is going to air it out to Quandre Currents, who makes the nice catch and then finishes off with a tough run, dragging defenders with him. That is tough right there. That's going to set up Butler for the score. Lawrence is going to throw the screen pass to Jaden Williams, who is going to make his way into the end zone. Folks, not a lot of close games tonight. Butler wins this one 58-0. Up next, Garinger making the trip to Indy, and this one was all Patriots. The band of Indy fired up for this one. Nearing the end of the first quarter, and the Patriots up, get this, 37-0 already. They add 7 more. Canto Cabby gets the handoff, takes it to the house. The tough run for 6, and the Patriots were rolling. Next possession for the Patriots, quarterback Justin Little is going to step into the pocket. He is going to air this one out. He's going to find Colton Belcher, who lays out for the nice catch in the end zone. The Patriots cruise in this one 65-0. So that's it for the first block. Don't go anywhere. We have more coming up, including a look at our game of the week that was streamed on Bahakel Sports this evening between the Ridges, Porter Ridge and Marvin Ridge. And as we go to break, take a look and listen from our student section of the week, the Rowdy students from East Meck.
Welcome back to the Blitz as part of our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week coverage. Happy to be with you from Marvin Ridge High School in Waxhaw, North Carolina. He's Reggie Walker. I'm Darren Vaught. We had a fun one tonight. Porter Ridge did not lead in the first half, Reggie. They came back in the second with a vengeance. They really established the running game with their multiple look out of that triple option set, and they end up with a 25-point victory, 35-10 over the home team, the Mavericks.
Well, what you saw in this game was the opposite of what we saw the last time we had this team, which was before their bye week. They're coming off the bye week. They started well in that game and did not finish well in that game. And this game started a little bit slow, but boy, did they finish this game with authority in the third and fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. Let's have a look at how things proceeded in our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. The Pirates advanced to 5 wins and 1 loss on the season. And really, it was that running game that allowed them to succeed the way that they did. Here's the first of 2 rushing scores in the second half by Danny Kennedy. This one, 58 yards off of the pitch.
Yeah, that triple option work, it gives you something to look at, and if everybody doesn't take care of their assignment the right way, it can really, really cost you. They brought it back later as well and got another touchdown out of it. Kennedy was excellent in those option situations throughout this ball game. Lockhart was great, but this guy right here, Jatavian Taylor, was the guy in this football game. His ability not only on the defensive side, but also on the offensive side of the football to make the type of plays he was able to make throughout this game. He was the catalyst really throughout this game to really get this team going. Their offense was good. Their defense and special teams absolutely exceptional, as the pick 6 is what really sealed this football game for the Pirates.
Harrison Johnson with the interception for the score. We talked a lot tonight about the defense and special teams for this Porter Ridge squad. Jatavian Taylor, not only is he an integral part of that, he recovered a fumble defensively in this one, including a barrage of tackles for the Pirates. The 2 rushing scores for him as well were huge. We've seen him block punts so far this season. He is a big piece in every facet of the game of what these Pirates are all about now at 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1, and with a defense that will smother you and a special teams unit that makes plays and puts an impact on games as well. You have to love what this football team is all about. To me, Darren, you think about this team as they head towards the playoffs. Obviously, some games left here in the regular season, but as they head towards the playoffs, they're battle-tested. They've been on the road in some tough games, and they pulled out a big one here tonight.
Well, and Reggie, we've seen the best of the best in the area here on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. How good do you think Porter Ridge can be? As be sure to tune in next week. We'll be with West Charlotte at Huff. Second time around, third time for one of these 2 teams. It'll be the 3rd time we've seen West Charlotte, the 3rd we've seen Huff. That should be a big one.
I think it's going to be huge. I think it's 2 football teams that historically, especially over the last 3 or 4 or 5 years, have always been in the mix in the playoffs, regardless of 3A or 4A level. And these are 2 programs that have stability. Even though there's a new coach at Huff this year, it's a guy that had been there before in Coach Baker, and then Sam Griner at West Charlotte. 2 great coaches, 2 athletic teams, great programs. Going to be a fun one next Friday night.
Be sure to join us right here on BahakelSports.com. The Blitz with the rest of the Bahakel Sports crew continues next.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back inside the Bahakel Sports Studio. I am Jeff Taylor alongside Kelly Bardick. How are you?
Hey,
Give me a little fist bump.
Yeah.
Tired, huh?
Glad to join you in here. It's hard to believe that we are more than halfway
crazy.
through the high school football season, and at this point, we are starting to see teams separate themselves from others as we start thinking about the postseason. Two teams, I'll fix my mic here, two teams needing a win tonight if the postseason is on their minds were Palisades and South Beck. So the two teams met on the gridiron tonight. The South Beck used mad science and strong defense to keep the Pumas out of the end zone just before the half. Took a 14-0 lead heading into the break. Royalty was crowned under a full moon tonight. Congrats to South Beck homecoming king and queen, Jack Palmer and Ashley Pavon. Back to ball and back to the Sabres. First and goal and another score. Kennedy Burns on the carry, runs it in thanks to a big block from big number 9. South Beck victorious on homecoming, 35-0 the final.
All right, next up, Providence, who made the trip to Mooresville to take on what might be the toughest team in our area. And I'll show you why. Now, I want everybody to check out the run that is going to come up right here. Watch this one. Running back Eric Heel gets the handoff, and I'm just going to be quiet. No words can do this justice. I don't get it. That might be one of the best runs I've ever seen in football at any level. Mooresville also got it done on the defensive side tonight. As you will see coming up here, they will get a pick 6. And they pitch the shutout. They win this one 42-0 over the Providence Panthers.
It was a packed house at the Castle. Ardrey Kell hosting Barry. The Knights up 7-0 early after a punt return for a touchdown. They keep adding to it. Gavin Adams, the nice touch to the end zone, and his guy Ben Kirsch goes up and gets it. He was catching everything. 14-0 Ardrey Kell. Student section, not glow in the dark tonight, rocking the camo.
Still look good though.
You could still see them and hear them too. They were loud. Knights in scoring position again after a blocked punt, and there they are again, the dynamic duo, Adams to Kirsch for 6. And this one was just all Knights. They had no problem. And 45-0 was the final score. Future Knights in training right there.
Future
so
Knights.
Cute. Love it.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, let's take a look at some of the scores from around the area tonight. West Charlotte, they continue to roll, folks. They win this one 56-20. Sun Valley, one touchdown. Not a lot of offense there, Kel. Sun Valley 7-0 over Cuthbertson.
Yeah, that full moon is out tonight.
Exactly.
A lot of goose eggs out there. How about here's some scores. Julius Chambers. 56.
Getting back to their winning ways.
56-20 over Harding, and then you have Huff over West Mac.
Another one with not a lot of offense.
Another goose
A.L.
egg.
Brown loses a tough one to Coxmill, 38-27. And West Cabarrus, they lose to Lake Norman, 26-15. And I think that is it for our scores for one. Let's keep going. My fault. Go ahead, Kel.
Okay, how about Providence Day? Of course, they get a win over Northern Raleigh, 38-27.
I'm going to let you pronounce this one.
Raven Gap, Coochie?
That's perfect. You got it.
Falls to Charlotte Christian, 26-15.
And I think we got one more for you. Country Day, 38-27 over Cannon. And Covenant Day kind of pulls the upset, beating Charlotte Latin 26-15.
Right.
I'll tell you what, like the scores tonight, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
All the big scores.
Yeah, especially the games we were at.
I know, like, I mean, I think I
shutouts.
saw, a lot of shutouts.
It's that full moon, it'll get you.
I know, it gets you. Hey, don't go anywhere. We still have one more segment to go on the Blitz, including a look at North Meck and Mallard Creek.
And as we go to break, check out our Band of the Week, the Marching Patriots of Independence.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the Blitz. I'm Jeff Taylor alongside Kelly Bardick. We're missing a couple guys, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Jack and John with the night off.
Yeah, look at them.
They need it. Hey, we have one more segment for you as we bring a close to this week's high school football action here in the Queen City. And we start with North Meck, who made the trip to Mallard Creek. North Meck taking on Mallard Creek, and Coach Tinsley has the Creek playing some great ball right now, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But this is a scoring play for North Meck. Sadat Grant was wide open, and I mean wide open. North Meck with the big scoring play to start some things off, but that would be it for the team on the night. Mallard Creek with the tough defense. They come up with the interception here. That would set them up for a great scoring play. The Creek rolls in this one. Creek boys, 34-7. Congrats to Coach Tinsley and his team. They are, Creek boys, they are rocking.
Creek boys.
Yep, Creek boys.
Hickory Ridge taking on South Iredell, and once again, thanks to our super photog Mike Thomas for these highlights. Mikey Pooh. This one was pretty much all Hickory Ridge. Caden Haywood with the pass to Dominic Testa for the score. The Raging Bulls were off and running. They would add to their lead with this pass right here. Haywood to Jalen Harris for the touchdown. Hickory Ridge rolls on to take this one 50-27.
Hey, let's check out some scores from the South Piedmont for you. Concord loses a heartbreaker to Jesse Carson, 12-9. Central Cabarrus with the 6-point win over South Rowan, 20-14.
And then we have J.M. Robinson winning big over East Rowan. Cabarrus Stallions, they fall 26-14 to Lake Norman Charter.
And last one for you, and obviously we did not get this one. We will check on that and see if we can get it to you later. Northwest Cabarrus and Rowan. I think Cabarrus actually scored points, but I'm not quite sure. So there we go. We'll get that fixed and figured out for you. Hey, as we do every Friday night before we say goodbye, here's our play of the week from last week as voted on you by you, the viewers. This week's winner, the block punt here by Concord, who's taking on Central Cabarrus. In the end, big number 77, Tyrell Weatherspoon, will come up and find the ball and take it to the end zone for the touchdown. We love the big boys when they get a chance to shine.
Yes,
congratulations to that gentleman right there. Of course, we'll have 3 new plays up early next week for you to vote on. So that is a wrap on the Blitz.
Real quick, I just want to say congrats to Mallard Creek. Creek boys are back, and they were on national TV this morning on the Today Show.
I saw that.
Yeah, very cool.
You know, and Coach Tinley has done such a great job there. But you're starting to see the cream rise to the top.
Yeah.
When you look at Huff, you look at Mallard Creek, you look at Independence. Kudos to West Charlotte, though, and what Coach Greiner's doing there. To have that team undefeated, it's good to see that. It's good to see the old school kind of get in there with the new schools.
Hey, back in the light.
My thanks to Kelly Bardick. Good job.
You too, bud.
All right, don't forget more high school highlights and stories. Head over to Bahakel Sports every Monday night at 7 for our new show called Game On. For myself and KB, thanks for joining us on this Friday night. We will see you next week on The Blitz. Have a great week.
Good night.